Okay, this is the seat mounting installation video for the 2015 Indian Scout. To remove the factory seat, you just yank up on the front and pull back. It's got a little flange that hooks on there and it pops on there. This is a 13mm bolt. Just comes out with 13mm. And this rear hex is a 6mm. If you bought the P-pad, now would be the best time to install it before you install the seat. It's easier that way. These are both 8mm threads. And the bolts that we supply have a 13mm hex head. It's always a good idea to hand start all your threads, because these are actually aluminum bungs and they can strip out easier than anything. Okay, the motorcycle that we bought had this bolt back here, and that's what we used to install our seat mounting adapter plate. So go ahead and remove that first. Ours is already slightly loosened, as you can see. In the front, we have a little washer we're going to put here to keep the plate from smashing down this rubber grommet cover type thing, to keep it from wrecking that. And I'm just holding it in place there with a piece of masking tape. It's easiest to get the rear bolt started first and kind of hold the front of the kit up and hand thread that in there. And that's a 8mm threaded bolt with a 13mm hex head. Get it a reasonable way in there, just till your fingers can't really thread it anymore. It'd probably be good. And then I'm using the bolt that actually came out of here to mount the front down. That's an 8mm bolt too, with a 13mm head. Wrench, which makes this really easy to do. Just go ahead and tighten the rear back. Tighten the rear down first, and don't crank on it super hard, because this is actually an aluminum bung that this is mounted into. And just probably what you can get with 2 fingers would be good. Same on the front. Okay, we designed this new seat style for the Indian Scout specifically. It's inspired by the old tractor seats, and it not only has dished this way, but it's also dished out that way. I don't know if you can see that. But the end result is very ergonomic. It's very comfortable to sit on. And I think it also captures that tractor seat look of the older Indians. Okay, it's nearly impossible to mount the springs to the seat upside down, so we mount the springs on the seat first. So go ahead and put a washer there, down first. Then a washer in the spring. And the nut. These 5-inch springs are nice because I can fit my fat fingers in there. And if I can fit my fingers in there, anyone can. And once you get it hand tightened, just go ahead and get your box end wrench. These are just 1/2" nuts. And you don't need to get it super tight, just tight enough for the nylock to bite into the bolt. That way it won't come off later on. And put a washer down, then the spring, and then our 1/2" nylock nut. The 5" springs are nice because I can and you want to tighten this nut down hard enough for the nylock to bite into the bolt, but you don't need the bolt to be super tight on there. You don't want it to be super tight. Just a little bit of give is good. For the hinge on the Scout, we know from experience that you have to install the hinge all the way back on these bolts. Just go ahead and stick yourself a washer on there and a nylock on the front and back. And tighten those down. Alright, with your seat with the hinge and springs mounted, go ahead and put the springs with washers on the kit already. Put the springs down, and then put the hinge into its bung and the shoulder bowl in. And this is a 4mm hex. I have to jiggle around a little bit to get it to go in. And just reasonably tight. You don't want to over tighten that too much. Alright, the last step is mounting the spring to the adapter plate. Put a washer and a 1/2" nylock nut in there. Alright, once you feel the nylock biting in, that's good. Then it won't come back off while you're riding. Right, these seats and the adapter plates are designed here in-house in St. Charles, Missouri. We also manufacture them 100% here in the U.S. in St. Charles. We design them and manufacture them. We have the motorcycle here to build the seats and kits off of, so we're sure they fit. We don't farm them off into some third world country. We believe in American jobs and American quality. And if you buy them anywhere else, they will almost certainly be made overseas. And more importantly, the quality just won't be there.